Welcome to Winston-Salem, North Carolina and Wake Forest Stadium. It's the UNLV Rebels and the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Catching up with the UNLV head coach before the game, he understands that they are a smaller school, a group of 16 coming in here today against a big ACC opponent. But he said, I want our guys to believe that they belong here, play with the chip on their shoulder, and show everybody in this stadium they're just as good as the ACC guys. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And the Demon Deacons ready to kick it away first. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
They're dealing with a second and long. Quarterback run is part of their game plan.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Looking to pass. It's Orji. Got his man on the right. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch. Converts on 4th down. Is still on his feet.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
Man, he's spreading the ball all over the yard, man. A lot of times when you go to...
Got a little grass. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Fires to the tight end. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the 1st down.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Using his legs, it's Thomas. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
Well, the gamble by the head coach early in the game really pays off. Remember, they went for it on 4th down to stay on the field. They wanted to be aggressive, and now they get to pay it off, scoring a touchdown. Really nice job. It's always a massive gamble. Head coach taking those risks, but when you've got an offense like this, that really wasn't that tough of a decision.
And I think defensively, that kind of takes the wind out of your sails. Like, you get so excited. You force the 4th down, maybe a punt, maybe a field goal, whatever it is. I'm going to get off the field, and then they get it. And they finish with this drive together. You're right. Circle that 4th down. That was a big one.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put together an 81-yard drive, and he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hernandez. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Here's Gio Lopez to throw. Fires to the middle. Complete to the left. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The Demon Deacons headed quickly to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
The play fake, Gio Lopez. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and it just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
This time he's got his man. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important 1st down. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Shoots it to the left. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
I think that's a throw the quarterback's just got to take a little bit off it to make it easy on his intended target. He just threw that out far a little too much, and too much mustard as well.
On the ground, it's Clark. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and UNLV has the edge. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Lopez to throw for it on fourth. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. And nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw. It's Orji. Fires to the big fella. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Man, nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be. It's just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Burnett. And they're able to make the tackle. The Rebels want to pick up the tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Just keeps slinging it. Escapes the pressure to his right. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. They'll try to get it through the air. Picked off. Taking it the other way. 10. Touchdown, Wake Forest. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Here's the return from inside his 10. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24. Good work by the coverage unit. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the air, it's Orji. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. On the run, deep down the right side. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Wake. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense too now. Look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To the air, it's Orji. That's reeled in, it's Walker. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. The Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to the air on second and short. Fires to the wideout. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. The run inside. It's Clark. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
Wide receiver going in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. After losing track of the play clock, better keep an eye on it this time. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Lopez to throw. He'll pull it down and run across the 25. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
Running inside, it's Daniels. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. In the red area, it's Daniels. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. The Demon Deacons have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Throwing, Lopez. Under fire. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Demon Deacons.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. A 50-50 ball, and he just outfought the defender and made the catch. Now we got a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Looking downfield very late in the half. On target over the middle. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Man, textbook how you end a first half. You're trailing. You need to put a drive together. Great job using all of the clock, getting the TD, and you want to talk about creating some momentum going into the half and knowing I get the football, so everything trending in the right direction.
They'll go to the air. He's into the end zone, and they'll put 2 more on the board just before halftime. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And the Rebels will line up to kick off and start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He goes out of bounds on that return right at the 20-yard line. The Demon Deacons offense makes its way out to start this drive. That's caught. It's Davis. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Demon Deacons racing to the line in the hurry-up. Lopez.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Quick release by the QB. And that's not going to be a first down. He stopped just millimeters away from moving the chains. Quarterback may change this route. Fourth down, Lopez. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down.
Snags it, and there's running room. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Caught behind the line. It's Hernandez. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Here's Gio Lopez to throw. A spectacular one-hand grab. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks and make plays.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Daniels. Oh, it's a fumble. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
But one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wake Forest. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. A run for the quarterback. He's not going to make it. Stopped short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Looking to take a shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Back to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
We've seen this offense click and hum, and it's not clicking. And something's a little bit off. And I like the deep shot down the field. At least it wasn't an interception. But they got to find a way in this O to manufacture some first downs and some passing yards because everything's been difficult today.
On on 3rd and long. He has to throw for it. He's got the back in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Burnett. Breaks into the open. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Rebels in the hurry-up. The run inside. It's Thomas. Open space at the 25. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Rebels, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Trying to run, it's Thomas. They stop him in his tracks, and they'll head to the other side of the field. We've come to the break, and it's Wake Forest holding the lead. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Quick release on the RPO. Touchdown, Rebels! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. The Rebels surge back on top. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big body frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Takes a snap, wants to throw. He's in there for the 2-point conversion, and they trail by just 4. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. On the run from inside his own 5. He's out of bounds at the 25-yard line, gets it right back to the touchback position, and the offense will take over. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They go play action with Lopez. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Hauls it in. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
Well, this quarterback is dynamic, and it's because of his speed. You see it in the run game, but also when he decides to extend the play, scramble, and just buy himself time. Defense can't keep up with him as he's able to find that completion for the 1st.
He might want another play. They want that clock to run. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And with a lead like they have here in the 4th quarter, no question this offense is going to continue trying to pound the rock. They're going to run the football and try to ice this game.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Here's Lopez to throw. Pressure coming.
That's such a gut punch if you're the defense, because you're trailing in this game. You've got to find a way to get off the field on 3rd down, but you can't stop the quarterback scramble. He's just been making plays in this game in critical moments, none bigger than that one right there with the lead late in the game.
And the Demon Deacons are rolling down the field. Running inside, it's Clark. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Lopez to pass. The screen, and watch out. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Two-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. This is a big 3rd down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. Might be calling a hot route. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Clark. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. The defense quickly calls a timeout, trying to save as much clock as possible. $1:57 left. The Demon Deacons getting set on 1st and 10. Throwing, Lopez. Bringing the heat. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? And the Demon Deacons can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking for a crease, it's Clark. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on 3rd down with the lead late. If you get the 1st down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football here.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you could tell he gets outside the pocket. Now,
and hang on, they are leaving the offense out there. And look, I understand it doesn't add a possession to the lead with the field goal, but I don't know, it doesn't hurt to tack on some points at this juncture of the game. Throwing for it on 4th, Gio Lopez. Fires to the right. Makes a grab past the marker. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that welcome to Pitbull Stadium. It's the Wake Forest Demon Deacons and the FIU Panthers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
I caught up with the Panthers head coach. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. On the move from inside is 5. Slips through the line. Pushed out of bounds at the 41, but not before he pulls off a terrific return. The run inside. It's Clark. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
The Demon Deacons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Lopez now sliding to his left. And it'll be a short game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Lopez wants to fire. Pocket breaking down. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Lopez to throw for it on 4th. Unloads to the wideout. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
And the Demon Deacons have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Here's Gio Lopez to throw. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Demon Deacons want to crank the tempo.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready.
Gonna let it fly. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
Really nice job by the defender knocking that one away in man coverage. And he knew coming into this one that he was going to get attacked and they were going to throw his way. So he's showing you right now. He is dialed in, locked in. Really nice job on that coverage.
They're in the gun on 3rd down. It's Lopez. He's not afraid to go deep. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Breaks free and he might be gone. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. Quarterback will keep it. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now on 2nd and goal. Just going to keep it after the snap. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Gio Lopez to throw. Touchdown, Wake. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
And that's a great job finishing the drive, but man, I got to go back. I love the 4th down call. Being aggressive. First drive of the football game for this offense. They set a tone. They cap it off. They create momentum to start.
And he made the extra point without problem. He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads it left. With the catch, it's Anderson. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
2nd down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Looking for a big play. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. 4th and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
Throws to the wideout. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
And the Demon Deacons want to move quickly. Making side adjustments here. Lopez from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Tempo in overdrive. Fourth down, Lopez. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They're ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
They'll run it. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Wake Forest has the lead. As we get a look at the stats, they are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. And the Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Just feeds the running back. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
Man, a lot of times offenses, they feel really good when it's second and short after a good run on first down. You'll see them be aggressive.